doubt it. But we've got an amazing show for you tonight. We're going to start it off with this dude. You want to?
Absolutely. So we've had 4 shows, and every show we've picked one person to perform on the show because we wanted to show you guys the incredible performers here in the city. So this is our last guest act, and we love him to death. He's from Fort Collins, but he's just been kicking ass in the comedy scene. He just got passed here, so he gets to perform here on the weekends regularly, which is a huge honor in the Denver scene. Please give a nice welcome to our friend David Rodriguez, everybody.
Give it up for the Grawlix, everybody. Give it up for them. Oh my goodness. They are right. It is an honor to be performing here. Comedy Works downtown is the best place to do and watch comedy, easily in the whole state, maybe in the whole country. I have checked. I have been doing some research around the state, and this place is the best. It is. Last week, man, I was in Oak Creek, Colorado. Yeah, crickets. There's some funky small towns in this state. Let me tell you, Oak Creek, if you don't know, is a city with a population of 900 people. Yeah, that's a small town. Like this, to give you an idea, I showed up and I found out that the person who booked me on the show was the mayor of the town. She was also the bartender at the venue. This is small. This is so small they were smoking cigarettes inside in this venue. And like I'm on stage, I was like, I didn't know you could legally do that anywhere in Colorado. This old dude sitting right up front just blows smoke right in my face. He's like, who are you gonna tell? Nobody. I want to get out of Oak Creek alive, you know what I mean? You don't realize how soft you get, like, cause like people in these like small towns, they're like, you know, iron workers and cattle ranchers, real like salt of the earth, like tough people. Like, you don't realize how soft you get living in a major city. Like last night, this is a real conversation I heard last night, downtown Denver, this dude talking to his friend, he goes, oh my God, last night was a disaster. Brad had too many shots, he started throwing up, and we had to take him to IHOP. That was it. That was the whole story. That's a disaster in this person's life. Like, if you're in Oak Creek, Colorado, and somebody starts a story with, oh my God, it was a disaster, somebody's dead, for sure. How was it last night? Oh God, it was a disaster. A bull kicked Brad in the dick so hard. He threw up one of his own testicles. Then we had to take him to IHOP. You know, IHOP in the hospital is just one building in Oak Creek, Colorado. I did not. The comic before me on that show was trying to do jokes about online dating, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, there's 900. Like, nobody's online dating in Oak Creek, Colorado. 900, like, can you imagine somebody like, oh yeah, I got a match. Ah, it's fucking Karen. You know? Karen, I told you to quit. She's just right there. You know what I mean? I don't fit in out there. Like, I'm not an outdoorsy guy. You can see, like, you know, you can see. Like, I'm not, you know, I can't. Like, I don't. None of it, you know what I mean? The most in tune with nature I've been since I moved to Colorado is today I forgot my phone when I went to poop. You know what I mean? You ever get in tune with nature that way? Just silence for the first time ever? Just... Is this camping? Am I camping right now? Or is that... Not doing it. I don't know. Colorado. If you guys are just, man, you love the outdoor, you love exercise. I don't understand how you can love weed and exercise at the same time. My friends are like, yeah, I love to just hit the bong and go for a jog. You know what I mean? No. Those two are the opposite thing. Like, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm just gonna do some shots of whiskey, head on down to the library and just read. You know what I mean? That makes as much sense to me. You guys, man, I moved here from Arizona and all my friends are like, is it amazing living in a place with legal weed? Is it just the best living in a place with legal marijuana? I'm like, yeah, it's awesome if you love living every day having crippling trust issues with all baked goods in the world. It's the work you gotta ask. It doesn't matter where. I was at work. I'm in the employee break room. There's a plate of chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, oh, awesome. I go to like take a bite of one, and my boss, the person who's in charge of dozens of employees, just goes, just eat half and see how you feel. Come on, Colorado. Like what? I could be in a church bake sale. I'm like, what's in these brownies? Huh, sister? Huh? Why is that snickerdoodle $9? Huh? You're not fooling me for a 10th or 11th time, you know? I don't smoke, I'm not drinking right now, and that's the hardest to go out and just like look, like have a good time with your friends and just be normal when you're not drinking. Like everybody in the bar can just sense that you're not drinking, you know? Like they're just like, look at that asshole over there. Just standing there, remembering shit. You just tell, you know? Which ordering non-alcoholic beer at a bar is worse because the bartender will always look at you like you just ordered sex with no orgasm. You know what I mean? They're just like, nah, that's the part people like. Okay, they're just like, all right. They got to go down into that little fridge, you know. And it's like, this is what you want. Like, yeah, that's what I have to. They blow the dust off of it. Put it down on the bar. I'm like, how much is it? They're like, I have no idea. $5? $1? Take it. Get out of here, narc. You know, like, what do you... Other people sitting at the bar, they're like, oh, cool, are you on some sort of scavenger hunt? Or what's the deal? Is that... I'm trying to cut back, trying to be healthier. I just got married. Me and my girlfriend just got married last month. I'm excited. We've been together a long time. You know, our relationship didn't really change that much, but I feel more mature immediately. You know, just having that title. It's just like, I feel everything I say sounds more mature now. You know, like instead of being like, my girlfriend keeps telling me to get a real job. You know, like now I say my wife handles our finances. Sounds better, you know? Sounds more adult. We've been married for 3 days. I was doing a show down here. We've been married 3 days. I'm driving back home, and I get a text. As I said, I'm up before Collins, so I'm driving home. My wife texts me. She's like, hey, can you stop at the store? I need some feminine products. And this is the first time she ever asked me to do that. I'm like, we are settling into this real quick, you know? Like, this is... Like, and that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm secure in my man. You know, like, that's an intimate thing for a person to ask another. I'm like, of course I'll do that for you. And so I texted her back, and I was like, what kind do you need? She texted me back, whatever. And that is not okay. I will absolutely buy you whatever product you want, but you're not going to make me talk to a Walmart employee about the differences. And like, guys, if you've never done this, you walk in, there's a whole wall. This is not like, oh, I wonder if it's this one. It is just the whole situation. And you're not going to just wing it, you know what I mean? No pun intended. But it's like... How are you going to tell me whatever? Like I'm not even that blasé about like what chips to get with a sandwich, you know what I mean? And this is going like... So I'm in there, I'm trying to like figure out what's going on here, and this dude employee walks up and he's like, hey, can I help you find anything? And I was like, I don't know, can you? He looks up, realizes where he is, he goes, tap, and he just walks away. Oh, thanks. So I'm still just lost, and then a female employee walks up, she's like, can I help you find something? I was like, yeah, my wife, she needs feminine, I need to get one of these for my wife. She's like, she says, what part of her cycle is she in currently? And I'm like, they don't just give us that information. I have to like guess, I'm like if it helps for reference, like yesterday she yelled at me for taking out the trash wrong. If that helps. I don't know what that, I'm like showing her pictures, like Facebook pictures. I'm like, what does she look like that she might, I don't know. Did the bachelor party thing in Vegas, which was great. I got to go out to Vegas, have fun with my friends. Vegas is the best city in the world. It teaches you that there's two types of people in this world, and you learn that when you go to Las Vegas. And you learn that after you go out and you party with your friends and you're walking through a hotel at 3 in the morning and you see a room service tray on the ground. It's got a cheeseburger on it with 2 or 3 bites taken out of it. There are two types of people in this world. There are people who will eat that cheeseburger and not feel bad about it. And there are people who think they're better than me. Guess which one I am. It's a good time. We do. We had kids before we got married. Round of applause if you have kids. Round of applause if you have kids in here. Round of applause if you don't have kids. Good, so like half and half, that's good. There's an energy level difference that you gotta kinda... Here's a tip, here's a piece of advice for those of you who don't have kids. Don't talk to your friends that have kids about your day. That's it. It's rude. It's a rude thing to do. Like, I'm 31 years old, most of my friends my age don't have kids, and they're always like, oh, bro, I had the most brutal day. I'm like, oh no. Let's hear about it. Listen to this shit. First of all, work was super busy. I only got 2 breaks all day. And then I get home, people are posting Game of Thrones spoilers on Facebook. I'm like, but I got human poop in and around my face and eyes before breakfast today. Work wasn't permanently. I'm sorry, did you make more money to spend on whatever you want in the world? Is that about what happened? I feel so bad for you. You get to go home to peace and quiet and personal space? That sounds so... You get to watch porn with volume on? You don't know what you got till it's gone with porn volume. That's all I can say. People without kids, you wake up on the weekend, you're just like, this is the sunlight coming in. Catch yourself in the mirror and it's like, ooh. Yes. Hey there. Most important person in my life. What do you want to do today? Nothing? Let's do nothing. Guys, as a parent, if I wake up and I do nothing long enough, I go to jail. Do you understand? My kids are great. My daughter is 2, and she is the most arrogant person I've ever met. And I realize that's like all toddlers, because it's like that's literally their whole life. Everybody in the world is just like, you're the best. You're the smartest, you're the strongest. And it's like, I'm a good dad. Like I am, I'm a good dad. But when a 2-year-old says something like, I'm way faster than you, Daddy. It's it still takes a lot of restraint to not like lean down and whisper, "You ain't shit, homie." You want a race? I'm already there. Where do you go? My son, he's 7, he dropped the first ever F-bomb of his life last week. Yep, middle of a crowded Target. Great moment for the whole family. It was awesome. It was like, I was a little surprised by it, you know, because like, yeah, I watched my mouth go to him, trying to set a good example. So I pulled him in real close. I was like, son, got all dadly, you know. I was like, where did you hear that word? He got all scared. He's like, my friend Tristan said it. I was like, I don't ever again want to hear you narc out one of your friends like that. Snitches get stitches. We know the rules. You know. Especially don't want to be tattling on a kid named Tristan who's dropping F-bombs in the first grade. The kid's probably badass. The kid's gonna be smoking cigarettes in middle school for sure. You know what I mean? Teacher's gonna be like, Tristan, you're smoking cigarettes? He's gonna blow that smoke right in her face, like, who are you gonna tell? Alright, you guys ready for a show? What an honor to open up this final Grawlix show. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Next comedian, first headliner. All three of these guys are the writers and the stars of True TV's Those Who Can't. They are Denver's favorite sons, Comedy Works regulars. First one coming on stage. Give a huge round of applause for Mr. Andrew Orbital, everybody. Give it up.
Hey, how about a round of applause for David?